Hello guys, welcome back to Eu4 now. And today we'll be playing a little bit of EU4 or European Vassals 4 as England with a new Domination DLC that just come out. I'm playing England because it's one of my most favourite nations in fact in the entire game. And I don't live in England, but I live in the UK, so a little bit of I guess personal bias. So I guess let's get straight into it, shall we? So we get Iron Man and we're getting straight in. Now that we're in the game, as England, I'll quickly show you so I didn't, because I did cut the clip, so yes man allowed, no cash, so just so you know, because people, probably some people probably would, cut it and then, cheat, but just to make sure I don't do that. Yeah, it's slowly, yeah. So let's see, because we haven't even played one game yet. This is my first game, so let's see what's different with England. With decisions first. I can't speak. Seems these ones down here are the same pretty much. There's not much difference in them. This one's new though. The formalized separation of powers. So it seems to give you backing chance. So it's some sort of yeah, delimiting the powers of the officers. So yeah, it's some sort of separation of powers, and then the false acts of union debate. So the debate in Parliament. So you basically instantly become Britain, I assume, if you have yeah, all the provinces that you need, which is actually quite useful. You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to wait. I mean, you still need Admin Tech 10 clearly, but it makes it so you don't have to. What do you call it? Annex Scotland the normal way you would have to if you were to vassalism. That is obviously. And as we can obviously see, there is a lot of new missions. Clearly, it's a very nice and thick English mission tree, which I do love to see. So, government reform, yeah, there's a new one here. There's two here, I think. There's a few new ones scattered about, clearly. Like, there's naval professionalism. Pretty sure States General's new as well. It's been changed a little bit anyway. There's a lot of few new ones, not too many, but it's more broad DLC. It's focusing on England, France, Spain, nice beautiful board Portugal now, Moscovino, other great powers. So I love rambling, don't I, guys? Literally, I ramble hours. I can talk about this game for hours, but I do that a lot. So let's get some generals into these guys, because I'm not sure. There's also the advantages new vassal system as well. You see, like the special vassals. I haven't even played them yet, so I don't know what they're like. Um, Let me check the numbers. 51k. It's without allies, well, obviously, quite a disadvantage. So we're gonna ally Castile because if we ally them, they probably won't ally France because, well, that means they get the whole malice thing because they're allied to me and that whole thing. So you have the royal court. All the kings have to have stats of a king or queen have to be up to 5. They have to have an admin, diplo, and military advisor, and we get the ability to appoint a state minister, and we gain 5% crown from the clergy and nobility because the nobility have this given out, which prevents seizure or basically taking the crown away. Then we have the 100 Years' War, which is we have to be at war with France. We have to give Maine back. France has to be a subject, or Maine has to not be owned by England. Yeah, not be owned by England. And we get Destiny of England, a new event. Event Insight. This event also decides to keep playing Great British missions, but new war. So basically it allows us to focus on forming the Angevin Empire, which is basically the dynasty of Angevin that used to rule most of France before this time. And we basically focus on Europe, or we go, more historical Britain and we, colonize, make a big, big empire. And then we obviously have the Raise the Army, which gives us claims on the entirety of Britain and the subjugation CB. So it means anything in this entire region, so this island, all of this, we will get claims on. Not this or this, obviously, because I'm not in the Britain region. So, we don't get that. We have a bit of some parliament to do. Let's see what we got here. Also, seems to be some new stuff here as well. I see. Seems to be quite a few now things now. You have to scroll now, which is new, definitely. So you have a good old calling of troops. We have welfare, which the ability does look quite nice. Save us some admin. Sailors, a bit of tax, culture conversion, expanded bureaucracy, or has autonomy change from It's actually quite good, if I'm being honest. But I think I will probably take the. Where is it down here? He's put the work effort. He's gives us manpower recovery and stuff like that. So it'll be quite useful because we'll be at war probably quite soon. So I'll give it some influence to the Koji nobility. It's always a pretty easy thing to do. Which one am I gonna give out? Admiral Depot. Admiral Depot. I'm gonna go for world economy. Yeah, I'll go local economy instead. Boom, one stability for free, which we don't have to spend a very limited stability because of a terrible king. Absolutely, he's horrendous. He's even infertile. He can't have kids, basically. Well, very hard for him to have kids. So let's get a few rivals. We'll get Denmark, we'll get Ottomans, we'll get Scotland. And if you're wondering why I'm playing this so much slower than I maybe usually do, is, well, one, I haven't, you know, what do you call it, haven't played the DLC at all. So I'm learning, as probably many of you guys are as well, um, kind of what's going on, in the DLC. I really don't know what's going on. I'm new to it as well. So we're also going to get some advisors because our mission requires it, and it'll be quite nice to, have a good cabinet. I think we'll pick up this guy for the unrest, and also see his half price, because if you check the prices, see his half price this guy. Pick him up. Then we can get Depot. I think Depot that's always good, and it's cheaper. Morale of enemies is a good one. This one will be a little bit better, but morale of enemies is never a bad thing. We've done that. We can do pass the religion act. I don't have any heretics. I think we'll be fine. Doesn't we don't really need to do that. Oh, do I want to give the seeds out myself? What benefits does it give me really? Yeah, I'll give them out myself. Give one to heal because it's a good province to develop. It's a cloth. It's beautiful. Norfolk isn't the best. Give it to not Sussex. Kent's a good province. Already has it though. Hampshire. Dorset, Somerset, Devon, Cornwall, maybe Strattenburg. York is pretty good province as well. I'll give out to this York as well. We also have the Pale, which is nice. It's Irish, so we might have to convert that later. Actually, I might do that now. It's a bit much. I'll wait. How much actually would it be to convert our culturalist provinces? A few Welsh provinces. A well-known one, because also we have these provinces down here. Not sure what to do about France, because we could go no Angeman Empire, and then we could, what do you call it? Can't speak, but I don't know what I'm saying. Conquer them, or we could, just give up Maine, and then be like, nope, we just kind of almost retreat back to Europe. Not quite, because I'll probably be keeping my territories as long as I can anyway. Now that I think about it, I think for this campaign, because I'm also probably going to be trying to go for the Anglophile achievement, which is obviously quite difficult. You have to get every single English and British mission. So you have to complete all the English ones, then the British ones. I mean, the British are the English, but there's a few extra ones added on to the British one, I assume, or different ones anyway. I think overall, I think this game I'll be giving up Maine. It's a bit of a wuss move, I guess you'd call it. But I'm not the best player, for being honest. I'm really not. So I think I'll give up Maine. I first take the manpower down from it. It's only 45, but it's manpower, I guess. And anything else I want to do with the province? Nope, just give it up. Okay, take Maine. It doesn't mean I don't get my truce with France, which is a bad thing, because I'd like that truce, but I'd rather not take the stability here in the event. I'm not sure if it still gives you stability, but... So you did the mission already. Destiny of England. Relations between the King of England and France. This war, he couldn't throne, and it's what's the constant conflict? Fusion content is no longer of our interest, or we cannot abandon our Angevin claim. Plans that are used. It would be terrible because we could force the Union, and then we could call Castile, which could be kind of similar numbers, roughly. But I think for this game, I will be isolationist almost. Just retreat from Europe, conquer the Irish, the Scottish provinces. Unite Britain, and then eventually, what do you call it? Start going colonial eventually. So we have end the French conflict, where we have to either have no provinces other than Calais or own 20 provinces. We have to either beat France and take some provinces, or give up all of our provinces besides Calais. I'd rather beat France, but that's not for now because we're just not strong enough, I believe. So I think we should try to raise an army to try to get some claims on Britain because, well, obviously. So I think I might do mercs because they should make better manpower. Yeah, I think I'll do mercs. So first give out my privileges. No, a whole bunch of new privileges now, and also some of the privileges have new icons. For example, the where is it? Which state has a new icon as the admin thingy. Um, Inwards focus. That's new as well, I think. Yeah, it's new. This one, yeah, all these are new. Let's see what there is. Like donations, 100% loyalty as the effects, loyalty of the thingy to revoked. It's basically to donate to the code you get loyalty, I think. Introduce as clergy, the state decision seeks support. So you basically get the support of the clergy at the expense of, yeah, okay, I see. Delegation. They made the Pope like us basically. Um, what's this here? So it gives us foreign progress growth. Helps us basically grow away from a bit quicker, which isn't a bad thing, honestly. It really is not. Fun theology, give us a 2 level 3s at half price, I think is what that says. Okay, faith. Oh no, it's not. I think it's. Don't think so. No, I think it's just 2 people for free. Development of the temples. So any province has a temple or a cathedral gets developed crossed. Okay. I think for now, I'll just give out the admin. I'll give out the admin here. And also the obviously the advisors to make up it is a little bit cheaper. Also, it has been nerfed. You can see it used to be 25%, now it's 15. Which is never really too bad. Also give out the promise of the nobility, land of commissioning, pensioner allowance for the not stability for the prestige. Also the 2 advisory boards, the council for this one. So this weird one I saw, I think it was, where was it? These guys. Focus pound possessions. Oh, so basically what do you call it? Yeah, you have to give out lose count with the obviously. So yeah, so they can't do that. Do I want the what do you call it? Burger one? I think I do want them because they're very cheap. The 1%ers, I'm pretty sure. North Sea. We'll be conquering North Sea provinces, so it doesn't make sense to me. I think I'll give out the burger loans. So episode is very slow. I do realize this, but the first episode for me is usually a bit slower. I think anyway. You know, because I'm saying things out. I am learning the missions. Once again, like I just said, first game of the DLC, literally first game. Didn't play one ever before. So let's see. Let's use the army. Free mercs, obviously. So I'll pick up the free company because they're cheap, especially at the start of the game. They're very cheap. A little bit worse than normal mercs, but you know they're cheap, which is the advantage. Protect trade in the channel to maximize profits because you know we want to make big bucks. Oh, it's a good admiral, pretty good 1-1-1. It's not amazing, but it has siege and stuff like that, which is good for an admiral, definitely. I'll move them over to here because we're going to start transporting troops probably to Ireland. Because you know, Ireland is the easiest one to conquer because I think Scotland is, yeah, is guaranteed by France, so it's considerably harder to enforce the vassalization of them. I could declare war on France, then kind of almost blockade them because they could take my English provinces. Nah, I think I'll wait a little bit. It's gonna be the ones that actually start the goddamn game. So I've not played 1 inch. It's not days past, which is kind of a bad thing. I shall pass a day real quick, and I'll see if we get any more good allies. I think Austria would be quite a good ally because they usually don't like the French because of the whole Burgundian inheritance thing, which I could maybe get. Austria, anyone else? I'm going to be peed by Castile at some point. That's kind of already an alliance almost. Still Portugal already. Nah, I think it'll be fine for now, allies. That's not too bad. Alright, let's just unpause a bit more. Let's start going, shall we? Commit arrival to be expected. Don't have a general, I'll just leave him that one for now and move him over to here. Yeah, that works fine. Move one over here. To the mission, raise an army, get Crimson of Britain, subjugation sea beyond Scotland, which I do love to see. Conquer Ireland, we get a lot of goods produced, and Crown of Ireland. Ooh, what's that? Like, unironically, I don't know what Crown of Ireland is, never played it. Like I've said too many times at this point, literally too many. Probably should stop actually. So let's conquer Ireland, shall we? Scotland. I could. Nah, I can't really. I was about to say we could maybe do that like a sneaky thing where we declare one them, but that's not going to work because, well, you already can't fully annex them. See, they're 108, and also it's double, so it'd be half you'd be able to take pretty much. I think I'll do Lancaster as my first guy. He's got, someone that basically chain wars up with the Irish to make it a little bit easier for me. So I'll ship over some units to the Pale to begin our conquest. Of all the rolls happening, it pretty much 9 times out of 10 happens because it's. You could click this and get an air. I mean, I think it has to have a certain amount of legitimacy. It has to be a certain dynasty. It has to be basically this dynasty or some other dynasty of York and stuff like that. So there's a slight chance you can get an air, but it's like 9 times out of 10 you get the Civil War. So I'll just bet and say that I'll get it because I probably will. So let's get our boys over to Ireland. Nice, not too fast. We'll get a royal marriage. I think will be a good idea. I think I should get royal marriage with all my allies. Because it says I'll get PU'd, but because it's an event, it'll automatically kill my king. And it doesn't count because obviously it's an event. It's a special thing, because if it did count, then a lot of English players would get PU'd that wouldn't understand that 100%. You know what I mean? So I'll bring all the boys over actually. Do I want to support Sweden? Make Denmark easier to conquer, which would be a bad idea. I think I will support Sweden. It's just to hope they don't occur what a bad time. So I think it'll be to my benefit if they get free. So let's conquer some guys in the island, shall we? Could about them to reduce a of 6A is a little bit annoying. Send an army there, send an army there. Go. Conquer them nice and easily. Let's see you. You're a good one to fight. A few of these claims. You have to wait 3 months. We'll just wait a few months before we declare war. Nice. All around. Get a blockade to speed the siege up a little bit because it'd be a bit slow if I don't. Also gonna peel off 3 divisions from here because manpower is I don't want it to die basically is what I mean by that. I don't want to kill my manpower in the first 2 seconds of the game. Can I clear war yet? Yep, okay. By Jamal, and let's go. I'm doing a lot of wars at once, I do realise that, but that's the point. Get one general down there, get someone going down to there. I did give him a general, but it's fine, it doesn't have too much. To the end of the world if I don't have a general for 1 battle. Still 1 seek. It's just, they just don't have enough troops to resist me, really. I'll put a few other divisions off here. There we go. Send some over down here. I need to put navy. Can I just put on 1 goal? I could, okay, so that's fine then. Because if I couldn't, then I wouldn't do it, because, whenever you attack through a blockade or through ships, see that it gives you a huge penalty, so, I don't want to deal with my entire army. Always a lot of it. Go nice and easy battle. I can't really afford to take anyone off this. Well, take some of the cav off, because if I do 2, that'll be enough to, do 3. Because what I'm doing is I'm basically keeping, what do you call it, if I keep, for example, 9 on the siege, and let's say disease outbreak happens, it'll go down to like 8,200 or something like that, which is below, so it'll stop sieging. If I keep 1 extra, even if the disease outbreak happens, it'll still keep sieging. It's a little bit more manpower loss, but I'm willing to take that if it makes sieging a little bit easier, because it's painful to siege, it really is. Also going to just take off as many troops as I can. It's already 1 siege done, lovely. But to reorganize the entire army because I have no idea what stacks when I'm going to have to redo the whole thing again, which it just is what it is. I just don't remember, honestly. Where's my navy? Where's my navy? There it is. Let's grab it. Let's pull it. I think over to here because that siege is about to be done. Like it's not that fast. Jeez, fast sieges, bro. Usually, I should just take 500 days, 300 days, not 2 minutes. That's good. I like that, obviously. What just happened? Oh yeah, navy. That's fine. Our navy is very powerful, even at the beginning of the game, because you have the owned coast buff, and also we just have a lot of ships really at the start, especially heavies. So I'll blockade Lancaster next. Once again, just keep merging up units. Orchestra development. Hmm. It's a lot of money, but that is a lot of mana points I need because my rule sucks. I need to get as many mana points as I possibly can. So why wouldn't I take that? That is a good event goal. That's absolutely amazing. That is what I need right now, literally. Not need, but it's very helpful to my situation. So I'll be can't annex him because I think he's what do you call it? Not been done yet. Yeah, I have to wait for the because I need to reinforce. It's not happening, so it's a whole thing. I think I'll send my mercs over and I'll take off few divisions just to ease up the this the manpower and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll do that, make it a bit easier. Oh, heck, got an air. That's a rare, literally. It's actually a pretty good, not too bad air. I think the event stops now, so I guess we just get to roll the roses this game, or at least not for longer anyway. I do like the idea of what do you call it? That the impact and stuff and stability. We'll see what happens. I don't want to go through it, but I'd rather get any they have to lose more manpower to rebels. I just realized how massive their navy is. Holy hell, bro! Like we have heavy ships and stuff, but they've got it's because they outnumber us. The main thing it's because they've got so many ships. They have quantity over quality, which is annoying. Please don't follow us, I beg, bro, please. Oh, come on, of course they did. Why wouldn't they? At least one of our wars is kind of done. Okay, this one's done. Nice. Take the provinces and we're out. It's not too much to call, which is nice. Okay, can I get my army over them now? Why? Give me milk. Give me milk. Come on, guys. Give me milk taxes. Come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Exactly. See, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you wanna listen to the English? Because time. It's just not. I don't wanna lose any admin. I am not able to lose it because my king will have an heir, but he's like 2 years old. Not even 1 year old actually. So no point of what do you call it? I can't speak, but I swear. How come I can? That's really weird. How come I can? Makes no sense to me. Game's weird. How can I not move from here to there? Like I have motor accents. I don't get it honestly. Um, guess I'll just build my navy up in that case, because well, that's the easiest way to make your navy better is to build it up. I'll get. That'll be fine. Get some galleys instead. Don't have any galleys. Build. I think like 15 galleys would be quite good. And it's fine if you go low, but over the naval force limit because these cost don't really dirt cheap amount of money. Does nothing, bro. I'm not bleeding in manpower. I'm actually gaining it. So it's not that bad that I'm seeing. It's just not ideal. You know what I mean? Because I'm gaining less overall because the way sieging works, that whole thing. I think of this why I might end the video because it's probably around 20 minutes long now. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be like 2 minutes long for all I know. But it feels like it's been a while because, well, I was rambling on for who knows how long. I'm sorry about that because I do that a lot. It's just how I am, I guess, as a person. Can't change that. That's for sure. Um, which means the siege and will be done. I know we've done nothing, but I'll try and make a video tomorrow. And I will try this time. I know they say that every time, guys, but I'll try. Okay, I don't know. I'll try. That's literally all I can say. I'll try. Literally. Let's just keep doing the siege, shall we? 30%. Come on, fall faster, bro. Been stuck on that for like 800. Didn't feel that long, that's for sure. Oh, that's a long time, literally. For one whole siege, huh? Okay, let's peace out now, shall we? That is a majority of Ireland under our control in under 2 years, which is not too bad. Could have done it a bit faster, better luck and stuff like that, obviously. But I think we want to end the video here, guys. So, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, that whole thing, and the notification bell, blah blah blah, that whole thing. You already know that by now. You hear it in every single video you see. So I hope I see you guys tomorrow, and have a good day.